like my lead-in? It's Trisha the Knitting Lady. That is the music from 2001 Space Odyssey. And it does have a proper name. It's in German, and I cannot begin to pronounce it. So I am not going to. And in the background is a William Turner painting. Some of his paintings were very fuzzy like that. And I played it back and I go, people are not going to know what this is. But when you look at Turner's actual paintings, some of them you look at and you go, all right, I think I see a ship. I'm not sure. I've seen his paintings in England. I forget which museum they're in. But, so, the opening video, there's a reason for that. I was trying to think of what I could play as a theme to some of the trivia and birthdays, but that's what I came up with. So I hope everybody had a good St. Valentine's Day. I didn't get chocolate, which is good, because I would have had to give it away since I'm allergic to chocolate. So I didn't make a video. I worked yesterday too, so I had a busy day. Yesterday was the birthday of Michael Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York. He was born in 1942. He's been missing. He's probably working behind the scenes trying to do something. He was a decent mayor of New York. As a person, I'm going to keep my opinion to myself, but he wasn't that bad of a mayor. And remember Florence Henderson from, what was she in? That one show. Now I can't remember. She was born in 1934, died in 2016. And Frederick Douglass, he was born 1818 and died in 1895. And also, it was the anniversary from 1929 of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, which took place in a garage, Chicago garage, as 7 rivals of the Al Capone gang were gunned down. I know they made a movie about it. I never saw the movie. But today is the 15th. It's President's Day. I was surprised it was so early. I went to check on mail, and then I remembered, oh no, it's a holiday. There is no mail. I can't help it. It's from days of years of having a pen pals. I always look forward to mail. Most of it I get online now, my bills, but I'm kind of hoping like for a letter from somebody, or I just get garbage most of the time. So, today's the birth date of Matt Groening. Is that how you say his name? He's born 1954. He developed The Simpsons, you know, the cartoon. And Susan B. Anthony was born 1820, died in 1906. And Galilei was born in 1564 and died in 1642. And we will get to him more. So did you know Alexander the Great, Hitler, Napoleon, and Mussolini suffered from, I don't even know how to say this, aerophobia. Anyways, the fear of cats. I love cats, but those gentlemen did not like cats. Boy, they could have really took advantage of that and get back at Hitler. You know, I had a friend, his brother was terrified of cats. He was quarterback for the local high school team. He came over to my house. This is when I was growing up in high school. and my cat just had kittens, and they were all over the place. And you know how kittens are. They just scoot. They jump from anywhere. You know, they're under a chair, and all of a sudden they're running and they're scooting, jumping. Oh my goodness. He came in the house, and the little kitties just went at him, and he was terrified. A big guy like that. I know, we were mean. We thought it was funny. The little kitties. I remember we gave them all away, except this one cat. My cat's name was Nora. I loved that cat. She was such a good cat. But everyone took one of her kittens except for one. And this cat was like cute, ugly. We called it Funny Face. And we thought, oh, we'd keep Funny Face. Well, someone came and wanted Funny Face. It was very hard to give up that kitten. It was so cute. Like ugly cute. You know what I mean. Little squishy face. I do like my cats and I like my dogs. Not too crazy about birds, but when I finally settle somewhere and not move again, I think I'm going to get a dog. They are your best friends. And I do like cats, but dogs are more your best friend, really. So, did you know most presidents have been Episcopalians? And what word is misspelled on a Lincoln Memorial? And I was thinking, okay, what could that be? It's the word future. If you look at it, it looks like it's whoever put the F in, put an E in. It's misspelled E-U-T-U-R-E, and they kind of fixed the bottom line, but you can still see it if you look close. I never realized that. So let's go to the birthday, Galileo Galilei. He's born February 15, 1564. He was born Pisa, Italy, Tower of Pisa. Have you ever seen that tower? I have. I was a little disappointed by the Tower of Pisa. It was a real tourist trap, I thought. I went there on a tour, but just the way they had it set up. His discoveries laid the foundation for modern physics and astronomy. He was not the original creator of the telescope. That was by Hans Lippenstein, a Dutchman who made eyeglasses, invented the telescope. But Galileo used it to look at the heavens. He later developed his own telescope in 1609 and used it to discover the moon's craters and the moons that orbited Jupiter. You imagine the brilliance of this man to be able to do that. His observations led him to conclude the Earth and the planets orbited around the sun in support of Nicholas Copernicus. Copernicus? There's a right way to say that. Anyway, his theory. But the church did not like that theory. It went against their teachings that everything revolved around the earth. So Galileo received permission from the church to investigate the idea of Copernicus, see? I have to get a flow. Copernicus, as long as he didn't defend him, didn't hold the same feeling, didn't defend him, but Galileo went against that. He wrote a book supporting Copernicus' theory, and the Roman Inquisition sentenced him to spend the rest of his life under house arrest, as well as repent in public. So this happened in 1632. He died in 1642. At first, he was not buried in a church or any basilica. He was born outside. They later moved his grave inside the basilica in the 1700s. But it was minus a tooth, a vertebrae, and 3 fingers. It kind of gives you creeps, doesn't it? They were kept by admirers and passed down through their family. So his middle finger has passed to various museums, and the University of Padua, where he was a teacher, where Galileo was a teacher, has his vertebrae on display. His middle finger, too. His middle finger is on display somewhere. I wondered what that signifies. But the church finally issued an apology led by Pope John Paul II. I'm going to keep my comments to myself about that. Now, this investigation took 13 years. They finally delivered an apology 359 years after Galileo was sentenced. Unbelievable. 13 years. Come on. Well, I'm not big on the church anyway. I was raised Catholic, and some of the things they teach, I just don't go along with. One thing I didn't learn, all my years at Catholic school, I didn't learn much about the Bible at all. We really never had Bible studies. So that's one area, if you got me on Jeopardy, I would fail. Because I didn't even know what you're talking about half the time when you're talking about the different books of the Bible. I never learned it. Very odd for a Catholic background, isn't it? I think so. So I haven't talked about the positive quotations. Last one I talked was about love for St. Valentine's Day. And the one for today is forgiving, is by Norman Cousins. He said, life's an adventure in forgiveness. People are by nature flawed. There will always be times when we do things that are disappointing or hurtful to others. Sometimes these things are done on purpose, sometimes by accident. In either case, the result is the same. Someone feels wronged. It's tempting to hold on to those feelings of being wronged and to harbor grudges. But since we're as likely to wrong as to be wronged, wouldn't the world be a better place if we could forgive others as who we'd like them to forgive us? And the affirmation is, I will try to forgive someone who has wronged me. It's very hard for me to do. I'll be honest, it really is. You know, it depends. I shouldn't say, if it's a slight wrong, okay. But there are things people have done that I don't know if I'd ever forgive them. And I know that's not very Christian of me, but it's like they say, it's something to work on. And for tomorrow, which will be the 16th, is reaching our goals. And the writer of the book, The Little Prince, Antoine and I can't say it, it's French. He said, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Now, I love that book, The Little Prince. I almost played the music from that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. So if we ask people about their goals in life, we may get quick and precise responses: to find a certain kind of employment, to start a business, to learn to play an instrument, to retire early. But many of those same people may have no idea how they will accomplish their goals. Having goals is important. Without goals, we don't know where we're headed. But having a goal is easy. Planning to achieve it is the hard part. What's the next step? How long will it take to reach the goal? What kinds of efforts will we need to make? How likely is success? Who can help? I'll choose one of my goals and lay out a plan to accomplish it step by step. So that's something to work on for tomorrow, goals. And speaking of goals, and asking for help, since I know a lot of you could really offer some advice. It used to be very hard for me to ask for help. I'm getting better at it. I usually use my phone for these videos. I really can't afford a camera, but I don't know what kind of camera to get. If anybody has any suggestions or any advice, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. Now, I don't know if it all depends on what kind of computer I have. I have a Mac. I don't know if that will make a difference or not. So, like I said, if anybody has any suggestions, I would really appreciate it. And that's about it. I have nothing going on. I haven't even been doing much knitting because I've been busy. In fact, I'm going to do my taxes tonight, probably. How exciting is that? I don't know if I'll get a chance later, and I know I'll be doing I do other people's taxes for my job, but I mean, as far as friends and family, I don't know who's going to want me to do their taxes or help them. I have to do my brother's, but he hasn't sent me the information. But his only takes me like 20 minutes at the most. Mine won't take that long either. So I hope everybody's doing fine, and I hope you had a good Valentine's Day. And take care, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye.